Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make some really cute high-end looking pieces that is perfect for home decor. So let's jump right into that. Alright, for this project I'll be using an empty butter container. What I did, we finished the butter and I washed it, and it's perfect for what I had in mind. Now I grabbed some jute and start wrapping it from the bottom all the way to the top. Just went all the way in a circle until you reached all the way to the top. So you can use the regular jute, you can use the Dollar Tree jute, you can use the braided jute. It's whatever you desire or your fantasy creation, whatever. I thought I just wanted a plain, like a rose strain jute that is a little bit thicker than a Dollar Tree. So now when I got all the way to the bottom of the basket, you can continue wrapping it if you wish. I would like to use my burlap, and I have a ton of this burlap rows that it's like 100 yards. It's from the burlap, I think burlapfabric.com. And what I did, I just used the hot glue, placed my basket, and cut all the way around. Now then I got the Dollar Tree ribbon, and what I did, I kind of using hot glue and securing it all the way around the top of the basket so it goes inside and outside. You see what I mean? And then after that was done, you can leave it like that. It's perfectly fine and already beautiful, but I wanted to add more ribbon to the top, and I used some of the, I think it's from the Walmart. I have a ton of those. I really looking at the ribbons when I'm there, when they're on sale, even if I don't need it, 50 cents to a buck, can't pass on that. So I'm picking them up, and sometimes they become handy, like right now. So I went all the way around, secure my ribbon, and again, there you go. It looks pretty cool. Now I'm gonna make a flower. So I got my bleach jute, which is the Dollar Tree jute, and if you don't know, or if you want to know how to do your jute bleaching at home, I got you covered. Just let me know and I will drop a link for you in the comments, or I will try not to forget. I'm so sorry, sometimes I'm telling you I'll put it in the description below and I forget, so I apologize for that. If I forget something, just let me know and I'll be happy to attach it to the comments or go back and place it in the description box. It's super easy and it's super cool. You don't have to pay $7 for a roll of white jute. You can make it yourself for just as easy, and it's cool. I did a few of the rolls from Dollar Tree, and it's perfect. Now, anyway, back to the flower. So what I did, I just rolled in a circle, and I did 5, used the hot glue, of course, and I did 5 of those circles. Now I went and pulled my file. I drew some kind of leafy shapes because I'm making leaves, as you could tell, and I am not good in drawing. So as you could tell, I had a few until I finally got the one I wanted. So we'll use the tacky glue and start cutting and filling up the kind of the shape of the leaf. I didn't go all the way to the middle. I left a little bit of space. So I think it was like 4 strings inside on each side I attached before I stopped. But if you want a full leaf and you want it, all the way and cover the middle portion, you're welcome to do that. But the best part of it, you leave it dry, you pick it up, and yay, you got yourself a leaf. So I made 4 of those, 5 of the circles and 4 of the leaves. Now, since the circles are done, you used a little bit of hot glue on each side and kind of going in a circle and gluing them together. There you go. After you shape them up, I used a little pearl that I have on hand. You can use a coffee bean, whatever you feel like it. And here we go, we got ourselves a pretty little flower. Now we glue it to the basket, and we will attach our 4 cute little leaves around it. You can place it the way you want it. If you don't want the flower, the basket is gorgeous by itself already. You can just leave it like that, or whatever you have on hand, you can decorate as you wish, or as your imagination goes. So Now, see, this is the basket. It's ready. You can use it for anything you like. I will throw some flowers in it so you can kind of see what it looks like with something in it, because I move this basket back and forward. Right now, it has flowers in it. Okay, for this project, I'll be using some jute again, and this glass container. I don't even know. I think it's from the Dollar Tree, but you're welcome to use the mason jar if you don't have anything like that. It will work just as good as this one. This one actually was giving me a little trouble because it has those wavy things on the side, and I didn't think that through. It would be perfect if it will be just, plain like a mason jar, but it worked out. I worked with it and it didn't give me any trouble, but it was just I don't know. When I started it, I'm like, well, I didn't think that through, but oh, whatever. So what I did about a quarter of that wrapping, and then I left the space and went back and did about a quarter at the top with the same jute, because I will be putting some, I think it's like a little rocks or pebbles. They are from Dollar Tree and they have different colors. So since it's a glass, I want it to be see-through. That's why I left the middle portion not covered. You can cover it, or you can decorate it, or you can like a decoupage, Mod Podge it with a decoupage on it. You know what I mean? Using a napkin and do that thing. So it has like the picture on the middle, but again, I want it to be clear. So to decorate the top, I went and pulled up my braided jute and I wrapped 2 rows at the top. You don't have to do that if you don't like it. I like my jute to be all kinds of different shapes and different kinds, so that's what I did. Now we're gonna create a little flower, and for this we will be using Dollar Tree jute, and I will be shaping it. It's like 7 rounds of, no, I'm sorry, it's like 5 rounds. So what I did the middle. Middle is the starting point is the worst one, because you kind of have it's so tiny, you have to hold it with the hot glue, so be careful, don't burn yourself. But it turned out pretty cool because this is flowers from jute, and you get that little bowl from Dollar Tree and you have a lot of it in there, and you can create all kinds of things from it. So I was thinking for this project I will make some flowers, and this is what I'm making. I'm making petals, and all I did, I'm just going in a circle, complete circle. Well, kind of like a circle. It's like a half circle, I guess. But I go from the one corner to another one all the way around and secure it, hold it a little bit in place, and then cut it off, and then repeat and see how mine looks. And you need 4 of those. So after you're done with that, you get like a floral wire from Dollar Tree. I cut little strings, kind of measure it from that. It depends how tall is your mason jar, because mine wasn't very tall, so that's why my little sticks for the flowers are small. So I wrapped it with the jute, then placed a pearl on it. And now, since the hot glue already dried and my petals are ready, you can shape them the way you want it before you start gluing them together. But it worked out, either way. You can do it before or after. So what I did, I secured 3 sides and then placed my middle inside the middle using a hot glue, and then completed the full circle with securing my flower. Now, when it dried a little bit, you can bend the leaves, or not the leaves, the petals. And I'm sorry, I told you wrong. You need 5 of those, because the 5th petal would be your kind of leaf. So I made 6 of those flowers. See what I look? It is a tedious project, but it looks gorgeous, believe me. And it's budget friendly, and I just can't pass on it. Those are the petals that I was telling you, or pebbles on the petals. You can use any rocks. If you have some rocks in the yard, that would work too. I actually thought about it, but I had this on hand, and I'm like, okay, I'll use that, and maybe next time I'll pick up some rocks from the yard. So there we go. You arrange your flowers any way you like it, and you got yourself a pretty little decor for your home, office, or room, or whatever, kitchen, whatever you feel like it. I really enjoy my jute. Alright guys, for this project we'll be using some wooden hearts, as you could tell from Valentine's Day leftovers, some popsicle sticks, and a piece of burlap. And if you don't have the wooden hearts, don't worry. You can draw a heart on a piece of paper and cut it out of the cardboard. That would work perfectly as well. So what I do here, I am hot gluing my heart and then placing it on my burlap. And I did it to both of them. And be careful, put something under if you're working on a really nice table, because the hot glue will seep through the the burlap, and you don't want it to stuck to your table. So that's why I kind of had, a little piece of that was my mat where what I use when I paint, which I don't really paint, I just do some projects. But anyway, so now it's all nice and dry and glue, because the hot glue works momentarily, and you cut the shapes out. And now we're going to start placing our popsicle sticks, which I did like on a corner. You place one, you hold it a little bit in place so the hot glue will, start working, and which just works pretty fast. And you do that from the both sides. So that would be your the beginning point. So when that is kind of set up, see, it's still kind of wobbly, but don't worry, it will work just fine. You're gonna get your second heart and you're gonna do the same thing. So you're kind of making like a cradle, I guess, but for me it's like a flower box, and I really enjoying it. I really like, as you could tell from many of my projects, all kinds of flower vases, flower boxes, and all kinds of pots. So this is what I decided to do. Now we're gonna just cover it with the popsicle sticks. And what I did, I went on even on each side, and I think it was like 8 on one side and 8 popsicle sticks on the other side. And those Dollar Tree popsicles are amazing, and you get a ton of it. So yeah, I had a bunch, and I thought, you know what, I gotta come up with something to use them, because I like to use my stash, and I haven't been in Dollar Tree in forever, and I desperately wanted to go, but I determined to use well, not everything, majority of the stuff I have before I go and load myself with new stuff. You know what I mean? Do you guys have that problem? Because then I don't know where it is, because I have so much. So there you go. This is the way it looked. We got 8 popsicle sticks on each side. Now I pulled my braided jute, and I am just outlining my heart on each side. So you don't have to do it. If you like it the way it looks, it's great. If you want to stain your little popsicle sticks before you use it, if you don't like the natural color, you can either use the antique wax, or you can just use, when you brew your coffee and you have some coffee left over, you can just place your sponge and use it on those popsicle sticks, and they will be like the light brown wood. So now I had this braid that I created for my basket a long time ago, and see, it became handy, because I was like almost threw it away or took it apart, because it's really not that long, but it perfectly fit here on each side, and I loved it. Now you can leave it alone the way it is, but I can't just leave it alone. I have to decorate it a little more. So I found some more hearts in my Valentine's stash, and they kind of like a cloth from some kind of material. I don't even know where I got those. And I thought they looked cute on the side. So that is pretty much it for the basket. Now we're gonna decorate it with the flowers inside. I used a little bit of Spanish moss. I did not put anything else to the bottom of the basket, just a little bit of Spanish moss. And I have those cute little tulips, and I am just arranging them the way I like it. You can put all kinds of different flowers, and you can rearrange it to the seasons. It's up to you. It's whatever you feel like it. Or you can not use it for the flowers and use it for something else. So if you use it for something else, let me know in the comments below, because I might do the same. Well, that was all for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to click subscribe and give this video a like. It will help me out tremendously, and I will be really grateful to you guys for doing that. But let me know in the comments below which one of the projects was your favorite. I love them all, but I do have my favorite, and I would like to know if you like it as much as I did. So, but that is all for now. I wish you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video real soon. Bye.